Welcome to my class on Vedic mathematics. In today's class, we will learn how to find the square root of a number. We will learn how to find the square root of perfect squares, and we will learn how to do it faster. In our next video, we will learn how to find the square root of numbers that are not perfect squares. So in this video, the first question is, what is the square root of 256? Now, before I explain you the method that we are going to follow, you can see a table that is drawn in the right hand side, which shows the square of all the numbers from 1 to 9. Although you are required to memorize these numbers in order to do these faster, for the same reason I have written it in the right hand side so that you can take the help from here. Now you will notice square of 1 is 1, 2 is 4, 3 is 9, and likewise. You will also notice that 1 and 9 square ends in 1. Similarly, a square of 2 and 8 ends in 4. Square of 3 and 7 ends in 9. And the square of 4 and 6 ends in 6. This information is very much helpful when we have to find the square root, so I have explained all these things in the beginning. Now, since we have to find the square root of 256, we will first try to find out what is the last digit. Last digit is 6. The square of any number, if the square ends in 6, as you can see in this table, the square root must end in 4 or 6. Square root must end in 4 and 6. So we can have either 4 at the end or 6 at the end. Then you take out these two numbers and you are now concerned with the number 2 only. So now try to find out in this table where does 2 lie. 2 lies between 1 square and 2 square. 2 lies between 1 square and 2 square. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, and 2 lies between them. So definitely we have to select the smaller number. So a smaller number here is 1 and 2 square. So 1 is the smaller number. So we will go for 1. So we know that units place is definitely going to be 1 and tens place is either 4 or 6. So how to decide whether the tens place is 4 or 6? So for that, what you need to do is find out the number in between. 14 and 16, there are two possible values. So try to find out 15 square, and we have already learned 15 square is 225. 1 times 2 and 25 at the end, so it is easy to find. This number is greater than 225, so we will select the higher value. That means our answer is 16. So square root of 256 is 16. The same method will be applicable for numbers that are larger numbers also. So let us take a look at the next number, that is 729, and we have to find out the square root of 729. Now first we have to look for the last digit, which is 9. As the last digit is 9, so tens digit definitely is either of the two which I told you, 3 and 7. It can be either 3 or 7, as explained earlier. So tens digit is that. And what about the units digit? For units digit you have to find out where does the number 7 lie. So 7 lies between 4 and 9, that is 2 square and 3 square. So we will always select the smaller number. So we will select 2 square and 3 square. 7 lies between 2 square and 3 square, so we have to select the smaller value. So we will go for 2. So 2 is the number at tens place and units place is either 3 or 7. Now how to find out whether it is 3 or 7? For that there is very simple rule. Find the square of middle number. Middle number is 25. And finding a square of number ending in 5, in that section I have explained you, just multiply 2 by 3, you get 6 and add 25. So the square of 25 is 625. Now if this number given in the question is greater than 625, then we will select the greater value. If it is smaller, then we will select the smaller value. So here it is 7, because here it is greater, the question has the greater value 729, which is greater than 625. So we will go for, out of 3 and 7, we will go for 27. 2 and 7, not 2 and 3. Our answer is 27. Hope my explanations were clear. I will solve few more questions to explain the things clear. Here is our next question, 1024. So first of all, you have to look for the last digit. So last digit is 4. So its square root must end in two values, that are 2 and 8. Either 2 or 8. So we will write 2 and 8 here. We don't know whether it is 2 or 8, but the answer is definitely either of the two. Now for tens place we have to decide. So for that I told you the trick. You take away these two numbers and then look for this 10. The 10 lies between 3 square and 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So 10 lies between 3 square and 4 square, and you have to select the smaller number. So smaller number is 3. Now square root of 1024 will be either 32 or 38. So how to decide which is the correct answer? For that I told you already. Find the square of 35. Finding a square of 35 is very easy. 3 times 4 is 12 and followed by it 25. So 1225 is the square of 35, 1225. Now 1225 is a number which is greater than 1024 that is given in the question. Our answer will have definitely a greater value. So answer will be 8. That means our final answer for this question is 38. Square root of 1024 has to be 38. There was a slight mistake in the explanation. You got two values, 32 and 38, and which is going to be the right option? For that I told you, find the square of 35, and the square of 35 is 1225. So our question has 1024, which is less than 1225. 1024 is less than 1025. That means it is less than 35 square. So answer will be 32, not 38 as explained earlier. Answer will be 32. So square root of 1024 is 32. Coming to the next question, that says 5329. So again we go for the last number 9. So units placed will be definitely either of the two number 3 or 7, and for tens place you have to decide from this 53, which is going to be the tens place. So now try to find out where 53 lies. 53 lies between 7 square and 8 square. Because 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, so 53 lies between them. So you are always supposed to select the smaller number. So here this is going to be 7. So we have either two options, either 73 or 77. Now which one of them is going to be the correct answer, correct option? For that you need to find the square of 75, and the square of 75 I explained in the previous video is 8 times 7, 56, and 5 times 5, 25. That's 5625. Now the given number in the question is less than 5625, so we will go for a smaller option, a smaller number, that is 73. So correct answer for this question is 73. Square root of 5329 is 73. Now in the next question, question 5, we have been asked to find the square root of 7396. Look for the last digit. Last digit is 6. So units place of square root must be either 4 or 6. That much we can understand. And then for tens place, as I told you, you have to take out these two numbers and you are left with 73. You have to take out last two digits, and first two digits are 73. So now you have to find out where does 73 lie. 73 lies between 8 square and 9 square, because 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81. 73 lies between the two. So we will always select the smaller number. So our digit at the tens place will be 8, as between 8 and 9, 8 is smaller. Now we have two options, 84 and 86. So to select finally which is the right answer, you find the square of 85, which is 7225. I told you already, if you don't know how to find the square of numbers ending in 5, check my previous video. Now 7225 is 75 squared, but question given in the square root of 85, square of 85 is 7225, and the question asked to us is 7396, which is greater than this 85. So our answer would be here. Out of the two options, 84 and 86, our option is going to be 86, the correct answer. I hope my explanations have been clear so far. And if you have any question, you can ask your question in the comment section. The last question I am leaving for you to answer this following the same rule. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Welcome to my class on Vedic maths. In today's class, we will learn how to find the square root of a non-perfect squares. In the previous video, we learned how to find the square root of a perfect square numbers like 625, 225, but the numbers which are non-perfect, which gives you square root, which is not a perfect square root, we are going to learn how to find these using very less time. Within very less time, we will be doing that. You will yourself realize that method is really awesome, So let us take a look at today's question. The first question that we see here is square root of 19. We know that 19 is a non-perfect square. So 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, and 5 square is 25. So any number lying between 17 and 24, between 16 and 25, that is going to be a non-perfect square. So our answer should be something between 4 and 5. So we are going to learn how to find that. So before I explain you the method, let us try to understand a formula that we will be using here to get this. So formula I have mentioned here, root under a plus b is root a plus b over 2 root a. Now I will explain you what is the meaning of that. This 19 you have to break into two numbers a and b such that one of the number a is a perfect square. So let us try to find out a number which is a perfect square as well as close to this 19. So we can easily say that number is 16, because 16 is a perfect square, its square root is 4, and if you add 3 to 16 then it becomes 19. So we have here 16 as a and 3 as b. Now plug in the value in this formula and you will get the answer. So root 16, root a is root 16 plus b is 3 and over 2, and root a is again root 16. So that gives you finally 4 over 2, 4 plus 3 over 2 times 4, because root 16 is 4, so here 4. Now this is 4 plus 3 by 8. Now 3 by 8, if you solve it further, you will get 1 by 8 is 0.125, so 3 by 8 is 0.375. So 4.375. This will be the answer for this question. So root 19 is 4.375. We will have a look at more and more examples so that you understand how to use it really easy. While explaining, I am taking much of time. You will yourself realize when you are doing it, if you understand the formula, and you can do it very easily and very fast. Let us move to the next question now. Our next question is root 7. You have to find the square root of 7. So using the same formula, we will use it. So first of all, you have to think of a number that is very close to this number and it is a perfect square. Here in this formula, I will make some changes, plus and minus and plus and minus. So you can use, if it is plus, you can use plus over here. If it is minus, you can use minus over here. So I will show you how I am going to use minus and how it is going to give you the result. Now root 7 can be written as root under 9 minus 2. That is a minus b. A is 9 and b is 2. So it is root 9. You can write root 9 minus b is what? B is 2. 2 by 2 root 9. 2 by 2 root 9. So that gives you root 9 is 3 minus 2 and 2 gets cancelled, and root 9 is 3 to 2 minus 1 by 3, which is 3 3 is 9 minus 1, 8 by 3, which is 2.21 by 3, 2.67, and that is the answer. So square root of 7, you will get the approximate value, but you can check on your calculator, you will get only these values. So okay, so moving to the next question, let us take a look at the next question. Next question is root under 12, and you can write root under 12 as root under 9 plus 3, and then root 9, which is 3, plus our b is 3 here. So remember, b by 2 times root a, and root a is again 3, so 2 times 3. So formula is very simple. You write here a, and here it is b by 2 times whatever you have written, 2 times root a. So that gives you 3 plus 1 by 2. 3 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 3 and a half, that is 3.5. So you will get the answer of root 12 approximately this only. You can check on your calculator, you will get the same answer. Let us take another example, root under. Now we are taking 3-digit numbers, so 365. Let us take 365 as the next question. So we have to find the square root of 365. We know 365 can be written as 361 plus 4. Why I have taken 361? Because 361 is a perfect square. This is a and this is b. So root a is root 361 plus b over b is 4 as per this question, so write 4, and 2 times root 361. This is what our formula is. So this is 19, root 361 is 19, and plus 4 by 2 under root 19 under root 361. So you can cancel this 2 and this 4, so it becomes 2 by 19, and 2 by 19 when you find out, you will get 3 point it is approximately 319, and 361 you will get 0.105. You can check your answer, you will get around the same value. 2 by 19, yes, you will get the same value. So this is your answer for root 365. Let us take a look at next question. You can see the next question is under root 329. So we have to write it in the two and we have to break it into two numbers such that their sum is 329, and one of them should be a perfect square as well as close to this number. So 324 is a perfect square and plus 5. We can write it like this. Square root of 324 is 18. So we will directly write the result. 18 plus b is 5 by 2 times 18 is equal to 18 plus 5 by 36, which on further solving gives you 18.138. 18.138. This is the answer we have got by using shortcut trick, and I will show you on calculator also what actually we get. So here is our calculator, and I am going to find the square root of 329. So square root of 329 is equal to 18.138 up to 3 decimal places, and you can see here we have got the same answer, 18.3138. So this is a very useful trick, and this takes With little practice, it will hardly take you 5 seconds to get the perfect, to find the square root of a non-perfect square numbers, the numbers which are not a perfect square. Let us take a look at the next example. Our next example is square root of 293. I can write it as 289 plus 4 because 289 is a perfect square and its square root is 17. So our answer will be 17 plus 4 by 2 times 17. 2 and 4 gets cancelled. You are getting 17 plus 2 by 17 and the answer is 17.117. Now I will show you on calculator what the actual answer is coming in the calculator. Now in this calculator I am going to find the square root of 293. So square root of 293 is equal to 17.117. So now check the answer that we have got, and as you can see we have got the same answer, 17.117. So this is very dependable shortcut and you can use it in your exam to calculate these type of question in quickly and in very short time. Hope this video you enjoyed it. If you have any confusion question, just put your question at the end. Thank you very much. Put your question in the comment section. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.